The first to tell you there was a couple goals he'd like to have back, but he really settled down afterwards, and in fact he was named one of the 3 stars of the hockey game.
It was a good bounce back for him over the final 2 periods. Here's a shot and a score! Axel Kumlin, after he committed the penalty, gives Notre Dame the lead.
Well, we've raved about Axel Kumlin's shot in the past, and you'll see it again here. This time it's not a slap shot. He normally has that big booming slap shot. This is a snapshot that goes up over the shoulder. Key there is the win. Danny Nelson gets some help from the winger, and watch this shot. Right from the face-off dot. He leans into it, puts it over the shoulder of Nathan Airy. And that's an important power play goal, an important first goal for the Fighting Irish. They lead at 1-0.
3rd goal of the season for Kumlin.
And he's also got a couple of national championships.
There's Gruba. That's handled by Kemp.
That's another nice save by Nick Kemp. I like the way he plays. You know, you hear quiet feet, and I think it's so important. There's an economy of motion in his game. And, you know, talking with head coach Jeff Jackson this year, he said, listen, he's just 18 years old. He's a true freshman. He's still developing, and he needs to develop, and you know, that's part of the reason he's been, for the most part, rotating every second game with Owen Say.
Jeff Jackson told us they're trying to get him time. As Middlestat, it's redirected, and the Gophers score. They tie it up at 1. And it was Oliver Moore with another goal, his 2nd of the series.
Yeah, it's Luke Middlestat with the smart, it's kind of like a shot pass. It's a hard shot right on the ice, and Moore is skating. This is really hard to defend because, you know, he's skating into an area. He's skating into the middle of the ice. Watch right off the draw. Moore wins the draw. He gets to the front of the net, and yeah, gets his stick on the puck. So Hunter Strand, you know, lost the draw and then just loses the stick of Moore. Entering tonight's game, Notre Dame leads the Big Ten by quite a margin.
And they have nearly double the amount that Minnesota has on the year.
Yeah. And almost 40 minutes more than their next opponent, Michigan State, or the next closest opponent, Michigan State.
2nd penalty tonight for Notre Dame. Minnesota 0 for 1 on the power play tonight. Snuggerud scores! A snipe from Jimmy Snuggerud. And his 6th goal of the season gives the Gophers the lead.
Well, we talked about him in the open yesterday. I think Snuggerud might be Norwegian for sniper, because he is a sniper. And even though his goal total's probably down a little bit this year, he scored 21 as a freshman, 21 as a sophomore. This will be his 6th goal this year, but you can see why he scores. He picks his spot and he hits it. And a little bit of a screen in front of Nick Kemp.
Looks like we'll try it again.
I love the linesman pointing to himself saying, that was my fault. It's on me. My bad.
The Gophers win the faceoff. Here's Clark back for Middlestat. Now Zemer with a shot, and the rebound is home. Snuggerud again, his 2nd goal of the night, and it's 3-1 Minnesota.
Minnesota just has a knack for getting to loose pucks. And Snuggerud with his 2nd on the night. And why? They get to a loose puck there. It's a bad pass to the point, but Middlestat just kind of forces it to the net. Zemer runs out and grabs it, throws it at the net, and then, you know, fortunate bounce for Snuggerud. It comes right to him on the forehand, and boy, you know what? I was going to say that's an impossible angle. He banked it in.
Now Chesley over the line. Clark with a wide angle shot. Back for Begley. Begley looking for some space. Goes off of Clark. Now back down for Jimmy Clark. That shot just went wide there from Chesley. And Notre Dame will bring it the other way with 5.5 to play in the 2nd. Notre Dame had a 1-0 lead. It's been 3 straight goals from Minnesota. So here's Kumlin now right out in front for Danny Nelson, and the Irish are back within 1.
Well, what a fake by Axel Kumlin. He gets the freshman Ziemer to bite on his fake shot. He brings it to the inside. He walks down a little bit, spots Danny Nelson off to the left-hand side, and it's an easy tip in for him. Watch the pass. Ali to Kumlin. There's the fake. Fake shot. Bring it to the middle. Spot Danny Nelson. And that's got the crowd into it. That'll get the team into it. But that's a big-time move from Kumlin, who's tripped. And Notre Dame to the man advantage.
Great opportunity for the Fighting Irish. They're 1 for 2 on the power play tonight. Chance to tie the game with the man advantage. Fisher to Nelson. Just above the right dot. Back to Fisher. They put it down low. Ali digging it, flips it up and in. Notre Dame ties it on the power play. Brennan Ali, what a night. A goal and 2 assists.
I like what the coaching staff here did here. They normally have 4 forwards out with Fisher. They decided to put Kumlin out because he's got the hot hand. He'll assist on this Ali goal, who also has 2 assists on the night. But watch number 5 off to the right. He'll throw it to the middle of the ice. It gets tipped. Ali sticks with it. Second effort. Ties the game. A costly penalty for Minnesota. And a smart power play there from the Irish. So now Kumlin with 3 points on the night.
Here's Rinzel. Back over for Kester. Now Ziemer. Snuggerud giving chase on that near side. To Rinzel. Has an opening, a shot, and a score. And Brody Ziemer gives Minnesota the lead.
Well, you think about that chance Danny Nelson had about 30 seconds ago, and they come down, and Rinzel, who's been a real force this weekend, draws a crowd. Watch this chance by Danny Nelson. He just waits and waits and just puts it off the outside of the net, post and mesh, and then down the other end. Watch number 2, the big defenseman, fake the shot. He draws a crowd, a wide open Ziemer, a wide open net. And he gives the Gophers the lead late in this third period. That's just an NHL.
Get to it. 13 seconds left on the Minnesota power play. 30 seconds left in the game. Notre Dame back to full strength, but they've got just 20 seconds to find this tying goal. And Kemp is out of the net. Here comes Kester with the empty netter to put the finishing touches on this one. 5-3 Minnesota, and they're well on their way to a sweep.
Well, Notre Dame had one more chance to get it deep and possibly set up a shot. Carter Slager can't get it deep, turns it over just inside the blue line. It turns into a 2-on-1, and Kester, who